gutted. I just took the wrong turn away from the services, and I was going to show you this highest village in Scotland, which I've been through many a time, but because I took the wrong turn and it's getting dark, you won't see much of the highest village. So I'm going to take you over one of the highest hills. I'm going to have to put some music on because I can't drive another 4 hours back to Shropshire without music. But I'm going to leave it on for you so you can see this trip from, where am I? Scotland! I'm going to tell you in a minute. I'm on the M74, I knew that anyway. Carlisle, 61 miles, so I'm still in Scotland. So enjoy the Scottish hills. And if I don't get copyrighted on the music as well. We'll actually go over this one. We'll enjoy this one. This hill, that is. Because that's what you're here for, isn't it? Hills. I'll tell you a lot about hills, I can. And I will. I'll tell you about this next one, the history of it. The villages on it. As soon as we come to it, start going over it, I'll start telling you about it. I know everything about hills, me does. I'm an author. Ha! No one knew that. Right, okay then. I'm going to have to stick my own music on. So this is Radio 6, am I allowed to say that? I'm not allowed to advertise them because they're BBC. So I'll dub my own music in there. Oh, please scratch Perry. Right, it's getting wet. Well, it is Scotland. It's renowned for its wetness, Scotland. Would you know that? Yeah, and midges as well. They thrive in the moisture of Scotland. I love them personally, I love them. I don't get bitten. It's because I never have a bath really. So they like fresh meat. And I'm not fresh. Definitely not fresh. What's that? Oh, C20 Merc. So I've just transported a Merc up to the other side of Glasgow, the other side of Falkirk. And I love the journey. You can't get better. Lovely, relaxing. Look at this. 45 miles an hour. No one gets annoyed with me. They flash me because of my courteous driving. Constantly being flashed, I am. Right, looks like I'm going to have to put all windscreen wipers on. That means it's going to be flashy. My phone is. Right. Bloody hell. My wine holder. I've had to put gaffer tape around my wine bottle holder. And I need a new wine glass holder as well in here. It's not working. It spills a little bit. I have thought about drinking from a bottle, but I think that's a bit uncouth. Yeah, definitely uncouth. Right, let's listen to some music. She wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Nah, I don't think we'll sing that one. Look, we was in this situation yesterday, going up bloody Dinas Mowdray in Wales, pissing it down. And now we're going over a mountain in Scotland the day after, pissing it down. Oh, to get back on the canoe. These bastard rivers round here need auditing. Dirty, filthy, scummy bastards. All this lovely fresh water, look. It's going to end up in them rivers. And then it's going to get little polystyrene and everything, and little balls of polystyrene. That's what did my head in while I was kayaking. Balls of polystyrene. And you think of that's the nearest town up north. And they go all their miles, especially on the 726 miles or something like that. Think how many little polystyrene balls are being collected over the 126 miles. Millions! Think how much cod is poisoning. Have you ever had a polystyrene ball? Type 1 in the chat. You have tasted a polystyrene ball in your fish. I certainly haven't. I'd like to. Fucking hell, I would sue. I would sue dolphin-friendly people because they don't do anything. No, they're a load of bollocks. Every time you see a dolphin-friendly this and that, don't believe it. No, they don't do nothing. They get your money. They say, yes, that's sustainable, you're alright. Fuck, do they? They kill more dolphins. They can't scrutinise the world. Right, you enjoy the mountains of Scotland. We're coming up to a hill. Oh, hill in Scottish is hill, like that. Hill. HL. They don't pronounce it the same as us. Hill. And by chance, that's the name of my car as well. The Mercedes Hill. HL. But no, because I got a Mercedes, it doesn't mean I'm fucking rich, right? It was a bargain. It's an old T-Reg, 1984. It's classic. Classic. Bibby. I knew a Bibby's taxi in Shrewsbury. My brothers worked for Bibby's taxis in Shrewsbury. Yeah, there's a hill in front of you. Yeah, you're here for a fucking hill. That's a hill. Hill, I mean. Hill. Oh my God, we nearly got up to 58 miles an hour. What am I doing? Slow. Oh, don't want to be opening that too much. Get fucking hypothermia up here. So, let's listen to a bit of music. That's if you're allowed to listen to it. You know, copyright and all that. And I'd forward fast it if I was you, because this is it's a very interesting part of the motorway, the 74. I don't like the DVLA. They are up here, but it's too late for them. They only do it sort of at 9 until 4. They're government, they're like civil servants or something. They have to abide by their work time directive and all that. So the only things you're going to get are Scottish coppers, and they're badass. They are. I mean, they'll beat you. They'll beat you for anything. You know, not like a faggot in the van. Totally illegal. It's a public service vehicle. Can't be doing that. I hope I get a breakdown. Really, there might be a breakdown. Checkpoint closed. There you go. That's a bonus. Checkpoint closed. Hallelujah. 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 Oh. What's that? Ambulance at checkpoint. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Someone dying of COVID. COVID. What do they pronounce out in the subtitles? COVID. 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 I was coming over this hill once. Coming the other way. So them are the lights you see on the other side of the road, coming towards me, that is. So I was coming that way, and just at the top of this mountain, a lorry, I was just watching a lorry, like that one just did, the Eddie Stobart one there. Let's guess the name on the side of the lorry, Marie Jane. Oh, it's a double skinner, so it might be a treble name. Mary Jane, what's the name of it? Julianne. I used to do that as a little sort of hobby to myself, to keep myself occupied. Name the Stobart lorries. And I once got it right, but the other way round, I think, or someone was wrong about it. That was right. I spelled Anne with no E at the end, and there was an E on the end of that one, or something like that, or Julie, or something like that. But, oh, this is it's a hill. That's what you're here for. It's a fucking steep drop hill. We're going down. We're going fast. 52 miles an hour. Nah, I'm lying. 68. Ungoverned. I'm not allowed to do over 70 miles an hour. So it wastes a lot of fuel. Even with, oh my God, I forgot to put the cruise control on. Let's have the cruise. There we go. Better. That's better. Cruise control it is. Lovely. I think it uses too much fuel, but we'll stay at constant 67 miles an hour now. We won't move off it. wonder how Buzz Tix is getting on. Where is he in part of the country? Be in Preston or Carlisle or Lancashire or Blackpool or something like that. I'm missing him, missing his live chat. So I thought I'd do my own. There's another hill. Can't get enough of these hills, can you? Tim the Hill Auditor. I will check out these hills for you, and I'll make sure they're all right to climb, and I'll do a full study on them. Right. This is a steep hill, and it's a curvy hill. And someone's going faster than me. I'm bloody transporter. Woke generation, the transporters, woke, posh knobs. That's what I see him as anyway. Oh, sorry if you didn't hear the indication then, but I was thinking about this hill in front, thinking about you people, you lovely people, on here just watch the hills and the motorway, and anyone abroad who wants to know what the journey is like from Scotland to Shropshire. Middle of the country. 4-hour video, very long video. I hope you don't get any adverts in between, because that's what YouTube's all about, putting bloody adverts on. Not me, I haven't got enough subscribers. Press that like button, subscribe to my channel, Timothy Draycourt. I don't know why you want to though. It's boring, it's all boring. It's a sign of a mental man trying to get through in life. Bloody hell. All my wanger's gone all over the bloody dashboard now. That's better. That's lovely. I'll have to just take her off the little table I got next to me. That's a nice lorry. I might slow down for that lorry. Oh, swervy lorry. It's white. DFDS. Oh, he's going down to the ferry port. So I'll always just ferry with DFDS. I think it's the best ferry company. P&O, too expensive. The food's expensive. You don't get any gratitude or anything like that. DFDS, basic, you get what you pay for. And it's good food. And you can persuade them to fill your plate. I think red, white and blue lorries. England, 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 England. Another 50 odd miles to England yet. I just had a thought. It's gone now. I built Bird Dealey bought him. You can travel the M74 all the time, just go up and down it, being in the Scottish Highlands. So much better than England, Scotland. I know the coppers are bad. I know Nicola Sturgeon's bad. I know she's doing wrong for the country. But in beauty, it's beautiful. Far, far better than England. As in country. I know Shropshire's a beautiful place. I always think that one of the best places is Herefordshire and the Brecon Beacons. The Brecon Beacons are absolutely beautiful. And I travel around the country a lot. I know the country a lot. I know the rivers a lot. I know the roads a lot. I probably know that lorry driver in there. Not a lot, unless it's... I saw 2 or 3 women lorry drivers today. One long, blonde, lovely hair, and I thought, I need to stop and I need to talk to her. But she was doing 58 miles an hour or something in a big Arctic. And I thought, she's not going to stop that fucking rig just for a fucking toothless wonder like me. So I just sort of waved it on by. And hope for the next one. Where are we then? Where are we? Selkirk. Never been to Selkirk. I've been down to 708 though. Never forget a road. Might forget the number, but I never forget the road. I have been to Selkirk. I have. We'll be touching Gretna soon. Can I tell you a lot about... Yeah, I can tell you a bit about Gretna when we get to it. Yeah. Oh, Gretna, sorry. 28 mile. It's a lot less. Seems a lot less on the motorway. I was telling you about the lorry. Shit, sorry. So I was driving down one side of the motorway, quite a high winds, and I was watching live a lorry turning over in the Scottish, well, I think it was the Lakelands, just past Carlisle, and actually lorry. I started to slow down. I was driving a 7.5 ton lorry, so I was only doing 55 miles an hour. The thing was governed. That's why I didn't like the job too much. It took you 6 hours just to get to Glasgow, and it should only take you about 4.5. Where it was horrendous driving, horrendous boring driving. You used to dig up your fucking ingrowing toenail because it was so boring. This cruise control is fantastic. Some donkey behind me just wants to stay on my ass. Doing exactly 67 miles an hour. So the lorry bloody turned over. Right in front of me, bloody eyes, cab and all, everything. It was about a third of a mile in front of me as I saw it turning over. So as I'm going past it at about then 30 miles an hour, I could see him clambering out, opening the door, clambering out. Another 2 lorries stopped, and a couple of cars stopped. So I thought, I don't need to stop and make any phone calls. I don't need to do any of that. It's all covered. So I got back up to me 56 miles per hour. And I think that's the one where I dropped not a crate, a whole trolley full of Tesco's finest desserts, trifle, just before Christmas it was. Thought I got away with it if it wasn't for them pesky kids at the warehouse. Music!
So the video goes live tonight at midnight on Let's Blue.
I don't think I'm allowed to play any of the radio. That's copyrighted to the BBC. Even though it's a fine company. I haven't had a TV for over 5-6 years. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube for my news. It gives you world news. They do ban a little bit of it. They do go with the agenda. But it's still YouTube, and it's the best platform to get your medium out there. My medium today is to show you the drive from Scotland to Shropshire. For all you lovely motorhomers, campers who want to see the terrain in the dark when it's raining, probably in a minute, it's good. You know the hills, you know the divots, you can feel them. Just slow your camera down, so it's not the 4-hour journey you're expecting. If you slow your camera down and make it into a 12-hour journey, every time the camera jolts, you know there's a bump in the road. Now if you coincide it with your driving, you'll know exactly where the bumps are when you're coming up to them. But you'll have to obviously drive 3 times slower than what I'm driving. I've put my foot on the accelerator for at least 10 miles and it's really weird. It's not changing. So I'm afraid that, I don't know if we're on top of a hill, because that's what you're here for. As they say in Scotland. So we're going to pass another lorry now, which is a very interesting lorry. Very good company. I'm not allowed to slander any company, but Hermes, don't go there. I've even got a friend now who's got a complaint with Hermes. They've never heard of the tracking number and they give it her and everything like that. But hey ho, let's have some music. Or maybe not. We're coming up to Lockerbie very soon. I always remember Lockerbie. I remember the plane crash. Not the crash, sorry, the explosion mid-air. Libyans, I think they've actually caught them. They planted the bomb. I think the Libyan government gave them over. But women and children just died innocently like that. They're horrendous. They found it over a 20 or 30 mile radius, or I could be wrong about everything, but innocent women and children and men, obviously, families, all died for nothing, for absolutely nothing. They'll say over there that they did die for a cause, say about 9/11. Why did they do what they did with 9/11? You see, they must have had a reason. Oil. That's my reason. Fucking oil. And loads of it. America's going to run out of oil soon. And what did some American president say? We will not give up our freedom and our rights, and we will not give up our oil and our way of life. See, so their way of life is to burn the resources from the earth as much as they can, not give a fuck as long as they line their own pockets, the same as every government. Get rid of all the resources, and then the earth dies. I'm not Extinction Rebellion, far from it. I'm going to be long dead, long dead, before all these trees, what you see, disappear. Our life, and they're just getting rid of it. And even now, our own country is 72 odd million. Back in, oh God, when I was 10. It was about 30 million. we're getting about 8 million a year or something like that. I think not enough people dying, even though we had 158 last year, I think, during COVID times. I don't know if that was all deaths. Oh no, deaths with COVID on their certificates. 158,000. Did we have a very bad flu year one year? 128,000 or something. But let's see what we got to do in the future, eh? Whether we get locked out. Did some van just go cheeky bastards? Let's have some music. So hard to talk about music, she said it. Let's have her off. Obviously no music yet. Don't know who she is. Don't care. Bibby. Hope we just passed that. I've just talked about Bibby. Did I stop? I did stop, yeah. There's Lockerbie to the left, just a few miles up there. Debris would have come all over here. Poor little bastards. Poor little fuckers. They didn't get enough in compensation either. I think they only got something like 275,000 each or something. That was like 30 years later. Where's that chocolate milk? I bought this Chocomel in a little can, chocolate milk. They didn't have no iced coffee. They got no bloody iced coffee in the alternative shops in Scotland. In fact, 3 shops I went into. Now I'll drink about 2 to 3 litres of iced coffee a day if I'm driving. That's my water intake. But fuck, it must be bad for you. But I'm not lactose intolerant. I've got some sort of gluten thing going on. Traffic, 1 bloody mile. A bloody horrendous journey I had on the way here. Bloody horrendous. There was a head-on collision, so I had to go through a load of country lanes. And then they shut part of the road, so I had to go through more bloody country lanes. Then there was an old granny on a tractor, so I had to go through more country lanes. And now, this is not too bad. So let's have some music while you look at hills. No, still no music. They're a bit slow on the music. And off goes the cruise control. Grandma, cruise control. What are they doing here then? I'm a nosy fucker. I really am. I like to know what's going on. I like to know if it's a waste of money. Look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blokes standing around doing nothing. But that's Scottish government paying for that. So soon we'll be up at Gretna. Gretna, and this is where all the Englanders eloped. The Scottish laws were different back in the day. I think it was something to do with age. I think you get married in Scotland at 16. So the girls who were with child used to come across the border, and that was the nearest church to the English border. I'm going to tell you lots and lots of history about the border. About this one bloke, Asterix. He came over to meet William Wallace. And they stopped at some bloody wall some bloke built, Adrian, and they had a chinwag, cup of coffee, great wine, all that stuff. I hate that when a lorry can't go as fast as the next lorry, and we just get pile up after pile up because he can't do it, and I'm stuck behind this one, and everyone's going to overtake me before I overtake that. So you're not seeing much of a hill. I apologise to the hill watchers who are watching, but we will come up to some hills, I promise, very soon. Very, very soon. You'll be able to see the outlines of them. I'm sure just up here there's actually a windmill. So you're not just getting the hill, you're getting the windmill as well. If anyone's watching who wants their face, if they're driving or anything and they're looking through their back window and wants their face obscured, please email me at 3336@gmail.com. And if you're just got this in slow motion anyway, because you want to know where all the divots are, you'll have heard that. 3336@gmail.com. There we go. Right, so we're going down a hill now. I was going to tell you a bit more about Gretna. 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 In England we call that Gretna. In Scotland they call it Gretna. In Wales they call it Gretna. So it's got different meanings in all of the country. In Ireland they call it Gretna. So that was a bit Scottish. Not with my language on the phone anyway. It all sounds shit. I sound squeaky and drunk. I know I do, even though I never play them back. I never play these. I'm serious, I don't. Whatever I put on, I don't edit. What you see is what you get. And what you see at the moment is the M74 which is the Annandale Distillery Visitor Centre up there. And it's a visitor centre for a distillery in Annandale, which is very interesting. There. Annan, or as we like to say in England, Annan. Indian, Annan. Chinese, Annan. I can't say it in Scotland, Scottish. I'm afraid. Let's have some music. Or maybe not. I've lost my service. I haven't. Did you feel me? Did you feel me?
every time. Jonas Policewoman and only I defy. And also, the news has just come through that Jonas Policewoman will be joining Damon Albarn and Dave Akumu and various other artists in a tribute to Tony Allen on the 13th of November at the Royal Festival Hall. Fantastic stuff. Okay, Anagram Sam, it's an artist and band. Deliberately No Warm Bash. Clue number one, and me or him. Clue number one, and me or him. And then clue number two, I think the singer in this band was up and down a bit. And now I do give that with some apologies. Okay, I think the singer in this band was up and down a bit. Okie dokie.
This is BBC Radio. BBC Radio 6 Music.
Oh yeah.
full of dirty rubbish and everything piled up on the side of the dual carriageways and motorways and everything. It'd just be full of rubbish and more rubbish. They don't look after their roads. Scottish make roads, well, they're exactly the same really. They're all shit. Best roads I find in the world, well, one of the countries I've travelled in the world, I've got to say Switzerland. The German, Spanish motorways are good. You know, there's not a divot in them. You know, ours you go over, there's potholes still in them. Let's listen to some music and give the profits, obviously, to the musicians.
Three-piece boy band from Bristol. They're called Beak, and that is Ah Yeah, which is...
That was Beak and Ah Yeah. That was, I like that. What do you think? No? Well, I'd be very surprised if you're even listening to me now. You must have nothing to do in life. You're just going to watch a video of a bloke driving in the dark from Scotland to Shropshire. It's great. But hey, you've got to fill up the internet with some shit. I might as well fill it with this shit. Really? What are you going to see? Do I turn you off? All those in favour, put a like. All those who don't want to see the rest of the journey, put a dislike. In fact, the more dislikes, the better. I get off on dislikes. It's like a masturbation tool for me. And I sit there and look at my likes and my dislikes. Even though I've only got about 5 subscribers, I don't give a flying fuck. It's funny. See if I can do a YouTube channel called Tim Draycott. How many people will fall in love with Tim Draycott? Tim Draycott, Tim Draycott. Not the surgeon from America either, who keeps on tweeting. You know, but am I getting gains off him? He's a very nice bloke, Tim Draycott from America. He's a surgeon. I should have become a surgeon, but I didn't. I became Shropshire's most prolific car thief. Age 11, sorry. Age 11, going into 12. When I was getting a bit of a podge on me. And I drove up here. I drove up the motorway when I was 12, up this motorway. Into Scotland. Got put in a Glasgow prison for youth custody for the night. A youth custody at my age. Disgusting. Bloke tried it on with me in the Glasgow toilet. 12 years old. Yeah, you want a bit of this? You want a bit of this cock? Yeah. You're a lad. Fucking I shit myself. What's going on here? Right. More bloody roadworks.
Putting people down with just one word and a glare. What a wonderful and lovely man. I play this for Graham Smile, his knowledge, who's always been dead helpful in organising sessions and stuff with Michael. And this is Ross Pino.
absolutely beautiful. He just wanted to carry on listening to it, but I can't, because I had to tell you we're coming up to a hill. So just above, let me have a look. I'll have a quick look now. Right, so just above your headlight of what you can see in my headlights, we're actually going up a hill now, and it's quite a steep hill. So I thought I'd later tell you that, because like I said, that's what you're here for. So I've looked at the lovely hills of now Carlisle. So we're sort of going past Carlisle now, in England. Carlisle named after Robert Carlyle, from train spotting fame. When he got on a train, took some drugs up to this little village it was then, on train spotting, directed by that Danny Boyle, and they named the town after him, and they twinned it. They did a Twin Towns as well or something, or I might be getting mixed up. I could be getting mixed up, but I know that the town's named after Robert Carlyle, the English movie star. I don't think he's got his hands on the Hall of what's it called? The Walkway of Fame in Hollywood. I don't think he's got his hands on it, so I can only say that he's an English actor. I've met a few English actors in my job. What's going on here? Horrible cones. Remember the traffic cone line? The traffic cone line. So, okay then, we've gone over that hill now. We're at the pinnacle of the hill. So, we don't say hill anymore. We say hill. Hill. With an I. So you pronounce it with an I. They don't pronounce it up there, 26 miles back. No way do they. So next town of points of interest, so I can give you more facts. Oh, my seats just come forwards for some reason, maybe because I pressed the button. Lovely automated seats in there. Up, down, no sideways action, no. Come on car, get a move on. Let's have it, 70 miles an hour, let's have it, come on, let's have it, get in there my son, come on, yeah, eat my fucking fumes, mother, yeah, eat them. What's this, some asshole wants to overtake me now, fucking show you what's what, cunt. Right up my ass. I think he wants a lift. I think he wants to get on the car transporter. He's so right up my fucking ass. But he's not having a lift. I'd have to put a strap on. Like a good strap on. I love a strap on. I was actually seeing this girl, this woman. She told me she was single, but she would say, "Oh, come round." You know, so I went round to her bloody house, and I was giving her one in her bedroom. Only the bloody front door went. "Oh, that's my husband, that's my husband." She was screaming, bloody screaming, "That's my husband." I says, "You what? You what?" She says, "Quick, the back door." And I thought, yeah, that's a bloody offer I can't refuse. Husband or fucking none. Let's have some music. I love chocolate, chocolate, chocolate and chocolate milk. Bloody potholes in the road. You shouldn't have fucking potholes in the motorway.
Like in the best possible way. Sounds like me fine.
I mean, how? Why? You know, these people, contractors, get paid to look after our motorway. Councils give millions a year. And you still go boom, 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 boom. It's like a fucking back road in Egypt. India, I mean. Czechoslovakia, Romania, Bulgaria. Any sort of other country. Don't look there. There you go. Get up. Oh, up there. Bloody hell. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the bloody English rain. First the Scotch. Excuse me. Corona. First it's fucking Scottish rain. Last night I had tremendous amounts of Welsh rain. Unbelievable amounts of Welsh rain. Some dickhead's got their fucking IB behind me. Do I put my fog lights on? What a toss-up. What a complete and utter toss-up. Look, BMW. Oh, was that sexism did I see on its wrench plate? No, surely not. No. I'm not going to speed up and find out anyway. Sexism. Let's have it. Let's have some of this. I hope they get the money. What's the advert for them? They get money. They get money. More people who watch, the more money this man gets. Choco milk.
When I asked to breathe, you cut me in half, and then I tried to see. You pushed me back, and I wanted me. You showed me the past.
Chocolate milk.
I come to kneel. I don't need your last.
From Brooklyn, New York, that is Gustav and the Motions. To take us up to the news, this is Marvin Gaye, Stubborn Kind of Fellow.
Oh, this is going to be copyrighted up to the hill. Marvin Gaye. Oh, they won't allow me this, so this might go off. This might. Do I karaoke? No.
gangster and kind of fellow. Coming up,
Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful record played on Radio 6. It's all I listen to. No TV, like I said, no TV. Don't need a TV. Don't need a TV in life. It's poison. It's evil. Oh, come on. Yeah. You should be sorry. Not wrong. Totally not wrong. I do it though. Everyone does it. Penrith, Keswick and Brow, or Bruff or Brow, Brow. It's got to be Brow with a silent H. Get in the third lane, donkey. Get in the third lane. What are you doing? Look, no transport. See, the only ones you see speeding nowadays, the transporters. New T4s, T5s, whatever they're called. Personally, I don't like them. It's not a yuppie's car. It's a day van, yeah, but you can get cheaper. Will do the same thing. But I suppose they go for the Volkswagen engine. German. Not far to go now. Yeah, right. 3 hours? Something like that. Can you bear to watch for 3 hours? Do you want to listen to me? Do you want to tell me? Should I tell you about my book? Because you're not seeing a lot on this road, are you? I mean, I promise you hills, man. I promise you hills. You're just not seeing them. I can describe them as we're going up. So we're going up another big hill in a minute. Now, yeah, Lancaster. So this is where Blackpool and everything's up here. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you about Blackpool because you all know it. It's a pool, and that's where slavery started off, really. But they brought all the ships there, slave times. You'd think they'd change the name now. Whitepool, maybe. But that's up to them. Goes down long history line of slave traders at Blackpool. So they might keep the name. Just get rid of all the statues, and even the tower is commemorating a black slave trader named Rumpelstiltskin. Came into Blackpool, wasn't called Blackpool then, it's called Pool. They turned it black by putting coal in it. They're moving all the coal up there. And then they started shipping that out to Iceland and things like that. It's true, Google it. Ask Alexa. You want me to ask Alexa? Alexa, why is Blackpool named Blackpool? Blackpool is named after the coal industry. Moving into Blackpool, they move the coal around the world. Hence the name of Blackpool. Thank you, Alexa. That's okay. Anything to help. My own Alexa with my own voice impregnated into Alexa. Because I've ended up sort of coming over a couple of times. Ask her just for the sound. If you ask Alexa just for the sound for porn, she'll just go, try it yourself. Or Cirrus, one of them. If Alexa does it better. More grunt and groan. Alexa does. That's why I can't have no one ever touching my Alexa. Really? Or else I have to tell them. To the local, well, on the subject, went down to our local sex addict club down in Castlefields in Shrewsbury, and everything was full. no car parking spaces, nothing like that. So I took the car back and then I came on the bus. Ah, that's a joke. I came on the bus. Yeah, game, sex addict. Oh, it doesn't matter. Should we listen to some music? I thought that was quite good. This is appropriate. They're singing about me, throwing away the key, throwing away the key.
Hi, I'm Naoko. I'm Ritsuko. I'm Emi. And we are Sean and Knight. And you are listening to Mark Riley on Six Music.
Have to mention that if memory serves me right now, we're coming up to some big hills, so you've got to keep your eyes out now for these hills, as far as sort of 10 meters as far as my lights can see. But if you look at the cars in the distance, you can see they're going up hills, and when we get round into the sort of the mountainous areas of the Lakelands, you'll see them going down hills as well. Like I can see a lot coming downhill on the other side in their white lights, so I can see a lot going uphill on this side. But when we go over to the brow of the hill, you will notice a slight change in the lights. They'll either be pointing up or they'll be pointing down. So that means we're going up hills or we're going down hills. For all you hill lovers there who get a kick out watching someone drive for 4 hours, because I know you're out there somewhere. I know you are. It's just finding you to show you the Scottish to Shropshire trip over 4 hours in the dark. But it's all about the hills. How many hills we go over. Later, when I get home, I'm going to do a pie chart of the different hills we went over in different counties, all the way from sort of Lanarkshire right down to Lanarkshire, bloody Carlisle-shire, Blackpool-shire, they're all shire. So I'll do that pie chart and I'll stick it online. Have a look in the links below and you'll see it all there. And in fact, I might even put it in my book So you have to pay $9.95 to have a look at that pie chart of how many hills we have to cross from Scotland. In fact, I might even do a new book on it. The hills and motorways from Scotland to Shropshire. Personally, I think there's about, it's got to be about 65, 67 proper hills. Not little hills, I'm talking, good hills. Like this one I'm going down right now. This is a good hill. What am I doing? 64 miles an hour. I can speed up a bit because it's a good bloody hill. Shap. Kendal. It's where they make the mint cake for mountaineers. It's disgusting. It's rock hard, and it's not disgusting. You have a nibble of it, and it gives you all your energy, what you require to go mountaineering, or abseiling, or rock climbing. Something I do sometimes. If I'm not kayaking, I prefer to kayak. You see a lot more in life kayaking. To go down a river, no radio, no phone, for days on end, and days on end, and just look at the wildlife and the beauty. I'm growing a third leg. It's fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as driving in your own world, though. Yes, I am in my own world. It's my prerogative. Let's have some music after I overtake this lorry.
Bad lad, you're dead right, so it has been postponed, a few of the dates, and
no music on yet. You're very chatty tonight, he is. How often do you want to see these? I'm going to put them on every other bloody day, I am. Wherever I go, I'm going to do a video of me driving as well. So you can get a mixture of kayaking and looking at the dirty, scummy rivers around. So have a look at those. You'll see some strange, when I went through Newtown, and took a video of that was absolutely disgusting. I stood still and grabbed over a bath plug on a chain, got my hand down there because I was actually literally over a full-on iron bath, looking down into a bath in the river. The river's only about 4 foot deep. He perched over a bloody bath 2 miles out of Newtown. Someone actually thrown it off a bridge and it didn't smash. So they might have thrown it off one side of the bridge and the current has taken it just under the bridge until it's got wedged. Taps and all. Should have had it, would have been worth money. Looked roughly about the 1890s to 1920s, sort of iron bath type of taps. Didn't see the legs on it, if they were sort of king's legs or whatever you call them, queen's legs. Queen's legs, I think. Yeah, I would have maybe got the snorkel out and did a bit more investigation. But I didn't, and I didn't. Oh, my back's hurting a bit. Oh, trying to adjust my seat. Where's the automatic button thing? Can I go back? Right, time to stick on cruise control. Rest my leg. And that's that button there. Where's my bloody button gone? Oh, it's disappeared. Tell you what, it's quite boring. There's no, the hills. I'm going to turn you back on when there's some hills, okay? Because you might get a bit bored. I hope you don't get bored. I can carry on talking. I can talk about many things. I can talk about when I met Bob Monkhouse, when I had arguing with Fatboy Slim, Annika Rice. I can tell you, oh my God, Dane Edridge, Harry Enfield, Had a little jig next to Kylie Minogue. Oh God, she's tiny. I can give you many, many stories, but I leave that for the river. This is just driving. Be your own world. Watch that TV screen. Get mesmerised by the motorway. It's all good. You never know. You might see a live bloody crash. I've seen many of them. Silverstone. I was a catering manager at Silverstone. I've seen many. In fact, I actually saw the Schumacher crash when he went into the wall and broke his legs. Or leg, I think. He was like coming right at me. But I was walking away and I actually thought he was still part of the track, still on the track. Because I wasn't there as a spectator, I was just passing by and happened to walk up a little mound of hill and have a look. And then he went crash right into the barrier. I thought, oh, I just saw a crash. Didn't think who it was at the time. Walked back down the hill, got on my 4-track motorbike and carried on catering. That was my job, to look after all of the rich people who could afford to sit down and eat posh food. Lovely catering company called Gilmore Beather that turned Mark Ellis was their chef, turned to Mark Ellis Catering Company. Very fine company. I think some division of Jamie Oliver's company, or water or something. Music. Sorry, you can listen to a bit of music if you're allowed to. If they don't copyright me. If I copyright me anything, I don't know if I'm allowed to have background music. I'll have to look into the copywriting because I know there's 2 or 3 videos I'm not allowed to put on because of prints in one or something like that. I'm reluctant to turn you off. I think some people might be looking at this thinking, no, leave it on, please don't touch it. So maybe if I come up with some tyrannous coppers or something like that, maybe if I pop into Blackpool on my way through. I don't think I've had too much chocolate milk. I've got a very intense, my God, the amount of coffee I've shoved down my throat today is unbelievable. I've got some Cabanos and some mint sauce with mint and yogurt to dip into. B&M, big brands and big savings and B&M, oh they hell, their prices have gone up massively. Bloody massively. And on bargains, their prices have gone up as well. And I'm not saying, I mean stuff they've had in storage, I know they've had in storage and they're still putting out. The worst one I think is B&Q. I mean they're astronomical. Even for paintbrushes, anything like that, they knew their game. They're not stupid. Their profits must be millions and millions, and they're not telling the government about all their profits, I guarantee it. I bloody guarantee it. Not once have I been muzzled in B&Q. Not once, right? Where's my bloody biscuits? Looking for that other coffee. We've got another intense Starbucks coffee here somewhere.
Number 2, with apologies, I think the signal in this panel's up and down a bit. Up and down, I know. Track number 3, according to Chesney Day, the guitarist in this panel, Rabbit, Bully Whaler, there we go. Turn up before this band's famous line, I'll be something stranded, quite difficult. I see a famous venue, London's The Strand, and then the Wales Killed the Great
lorries flashing me. Why would they want to flash a little bloody van like me? Where's that bloody intense Starbucks coffee? So I've got so many empty coffees here that I can't feel. What's that? Oh, jelly babies. Jelly babies. I forgot I bought jelly babies. Lovely. Right, where's the fucking coffee? Ah, what's this? I think I've felt coffee. Yeah, I've got it. I have got the coffee. Make sure I finish my other coffee. Yeah, I've finished my other coffee. Right, I don't particularly like Starbucks. Arctic coffee and that Dairy Dale Vale.
So I believe that in order to get a signal,
Bloody hell, I can't even get to the top of this one. But Starbucks tastes like bloody water, even though they say it's double shot. They don't put enough milk and cream or anything in it, so it tastes watery. Yeah. Yeah. There's no thickness to it. No. Starbucks iced coffee is one of the worst coffees.
What's happened here? That escalated quickly, didn't it?
That's going away.
Anyway, so you're stuck on a hard shoulder somewhere.
On the road. Jelly babies. Everyone loves a jelly baby. Everyone loves a jelly baby. Holding jelly babies as you're passing an Arctic lorry is not a good idea, but I managed to do it.
Well, if you're driving on the A53, big your horn now.
Beep, beep. I'm not on the A53, I'm on the M6. Don't need to. So, we're going to take a guess of what flavour jelly baby I'm going to come out with first. I think orange. So I always think they put more orange than they do anything. I can't see, so I'm not cheating. If you want me to blindfold myself, I'm quite happy to do that for the will of the people. Or the one person who's watching this, mug enough to watch all this. Because I'll tell you what, I'm not watching all this through. You know, YouTubers do their own censoring and things like that. It's all algorithm and all that. You know, I'll just say, yeah, that'll do. You know, if anyone's sung, give them the profits of an advert. If you watched an advert, me personally, I'm not. I'm on YouTube Premium, so I don't watch any adverts. So I don't think anyone gets any money out of me. I don't think so anyway. I've got to get rid of the flour around the outside first. And I think that's right there. Oh my God, I actually think that was orange. I really do. I really think that was orange. Yeah, the after, yeah. That was definitely orange. Right, 1-0 to me. 1-0 to me. Right, let's have another one. Wait, I just passed this lorry. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Sure that was a woman driver. Right, I've gone in the packet. I'm in the packet. I'm not looking at the car. It's fucking pitch black. Can't see anything. Oh, we're just passing Kendall. Hey? Is there two bloody Kendalls or something? I'm sure we passed Kendall about half an hour ago. I was telling you about the mint cake. Right. Okay then. Right, here we go. In my mouth. Oh. This one's dark. No. Oh shit, I forgot to name it. Well, that's definitely 100% lime. Yeah. Lime, orange, blackcurrant, lemon. It's a funny bag. They like organic with natural fruit flavours. I'm sure there's a kiwi in here. I'll have to look at the pack as well because there's some exotic ones as well. There's about 8 different flavours in here. So I've got another one in my hand, and I think this is going to be a papaya. A papaya. I think it's going to be papaya. What do you think it is? Just getting rid of the flour. I like to roll it around in my mouth. You know what? I think I'm right again. I think that is papaya. It is, yeah. The aftertaste on my mouth, I can taste papaya. That's very nice. It's one of my favourite flavours. Right, I'm going for another one. This one I think, it's still in the packet, but in my hand in the packet, in between my scrotums. I don't know if I got 2 scrotums or 2 balls and 1 scrotum, but it's down there between my legs anyway. Right, this one I think, so I'm going to go for, I'm trying to think of the flavours. I'm going to go for, this is plantain. I think this one's going to be plantain. I'm sure it is. Right, I'm going to go for it. I can't see it, obviously, because it's fucking dark in here. Even if I wave it up, I can't see it. It's just too goddamn dark. Right. That's quite a deep, but pleasant. I know this flavour. I eat this flavour. I have this flavour. I know what it's like. I know what flavour that is. I have a bloody Mackie D's all the time. That's banana milkshake. That's banana flavour, that is. What did I say? What did I say? I forgot. Plantain, didn't I? Oh, there's nothing I like. Alright, so it's anyone say banana? Anyone? No. Put it down in the comments below if you said banana. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. If I get 10 subscribers, I'll give you all a packet of jelly babies. Put your email down there or something like that. Let's email each other, and I'll send you some jelly babies over. Multi-flavoured as well. Right, let's go for this next one. I've got a guess first. Obviously, I've got a guess. I remember, was there lychee? I think there was lychee on there as well. So I'm going to go a stab in the dark and say lychee. I'm just getting rid of the flour. Oh shit. You know what? Lychee's got a very perfumey taste. And I'm sure this one is very perfumey. And this is, yeah. I'm right as well. I can feel the aftertaste of this. This is definitely 100% lychee or litchi, or you know that thing you peel off. It looks like a fucking conker. It smells like perfume. So I've got to get rid of the taste out of my mouth now by another quick one. So I'm going to go for there was 4 different flavours of orange there. So I'm going to go for tangerine this time, because the first one out was an orange, and I haven't had another orange one yet. And if there's 4 types of fucking oranges in here, the stats are it's going to be a bloody orange. Alright, so I'm going to go for tangerine or satsuma. Just getting the flour off. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. I think actually, I don't know, initial taste, but yeah, initial taste says it is in the orange family. I think I'm right again, but wait, yeah. Just got to roll it round and suck that juice out. That's what I've got to do. But it's kumquat. Kumquat. Oh fucking hell. fucking bomb does. It's on my face now. Kumquat on my face. Kumquat on my face. Kumquat on my face. There. Yeah. So now, if anyone wants to take that offer up, female obviously, I'm not homophobic, but please, in the chat below, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That's funny. I think actually monetizing on YouTube, if you put your videos up, you don't get monetized until you're about 1,000 subscribers or something like that. I'll be lucky if I get 50 in my lifetime, but you never know what's around the next corner. You never know. And if I video every goddamn single thing, including my sex life with everything, you know, not including the farm animals, don't even go there. You know, I know a couple of jokes which I'm sure I'm going to tell you, but I leave that for the river. I leave them jokes for the river. It's not appropriate to tell you jokes while I'm driving. Oh, we're coming up to some very hilly parts. We're in the Lake District now. So for all you hill lovers out there, we're going to also play a game in a minute. Spot the Astra. We'll go for Astra or spot the Focus. So if you see a Ford Focus on the other side of the road, you got to put it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that dislike button. If you like this, you're mental. You're crazy if you like any aspect of any of my videos. So I prefer if you dislike them instead of liking them. Because you must be as sad as me to take a video from Scotland to Shropshire and waffle a load of shit and listen to the odd bit of music if I'm not copyrighted. You know, because they'll have me. I'll be in YouTube jail. So, Lancaster. Oh, this is where I subscribe to a bloke's channel up here. His name's BuzzTex Audit. He goes round and he does buzz patrols all around this area, making sure everything's all right. He's probably doing one right now, and people are subscribed to his channel, and he goes around libraries and he sees what our public money is being spent on, and he's a bit controversial sometimes, and he's a bit like me sometimes, I suppose. But I subscribe to him. I don't pay many YouTubers, but the ones I do, I like what they do. Live Free, another one, is Chris from up in Yorkshire way. But the best one in the country is AB. He's audited Britain. And that's what he does. He goes round auditing and seeing if everyone's doing their job right, and the same as all auditors really, and that's what I do on the river. I go and audit their rivers around their towns, and I tell their local councils, but now I've started videoing their local rivers. It's disgusting. The filth you see. Town councils, okay, they're not really responsible. They should be responsible. It's the river authorities, you know, which I'm going to look into more. But as long as the local councillors find out, maybe they'll put more bins. But there again, I see rubbish from bins being thrown into the rivers, you know, and even the bins themselves. You know, until people get a grasp that they're killing the fucking fish and the wildlife. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. So I'm not like them auditors. I'm not even an auditor really. I just like to highlight to the councils, whosever river I'm passing, how bad their river is, for the public to view it. But out of sight, out of mind. So I'm passing places where the council can't get to. But I think every town council should have a boat, and every town council should go up and down the river. High tide or low fucking tide, it is very difficult. I know, somewhere like even Newtown, very difficult. Uprivers, very difficult for towns to go down. So they should get a bloody pair of waders on. I know it might cost 150 grand a year for safety aspects, but if I could walk down a fucking river and and see Stella cans and vodka cans and whiskey bottles and Tampaxes all floating around. Babies' nappies in abundance around Gloucestershire. Nappies off a fucking camping site. Some tramps throwing nappies in the bloody river. Excuse me, mate, what are you doing? Nothing, mate. Couldn't find a bin, mate. Fuck off. Is that a nappy? No, it's just a wet wipe, mate. Who threw the nappy? They were shouting. You'll see that in one of the videos. Dirty, dirty scum. I'm sure I've passed that Royal Mail van before. But one of the worst I have seen is Newtown. Wales. That's Newtown, Wales. By the way, not South Wales, Mid Wales. Just up the road from Welshpool, Montgomeryshire. Montgomeryshire? Montgomery? That's further south. That area. Yeah, sorry, I'm eating another jelly baby. I thought I'd stop talking, but I haven't. Oh, here's an interesting one. There. That's quite weird. That was nice. That was milky. That was, I know that taste. As soon as I bit into it, I knew it. That was baby coconut, that was. Not full-size coconut, so you won't get any milk. But it did taste milky. Very pleasant, in fact. I'll have you know. Oh, we're missing out on the music. You're fucking listening to me waffle on. Really, you should be listening to music. But I can't. I don't think I can. I was very tempted to turn you off for a little while. Because we're on quite flat land here. I don't want to... Oh my God. I don't believe it. I know what this is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, it's like you can actually feel the pips in it as well. That was Loganberry. That was, you can tell. Quite sharp, quite large. Good for the throat. Went down quite bitter down the larynx. Yeah, I feel like I want to find another one of those, but so pink. Oh, lights on. Not like to better turn that light off. I couldn't find one, but I did see this one, which I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, they threw it up. They always do. They're crap. That's sweet. This is the best one I've had. Oh my God, I can't identify it. Oh no, I can't. That tasted weird. Yeah, it sort of tasted like kale. Kale. Would kale be in my jelly babies? A kale jelly baby? I don't know. They are different. They're posh. You know, they're not your average fucking £1 a packet. These are good jelly babies. And they're actually shaped like a jelly baby. Not like the cheap ones you see, they're all squashed and mangled and I don't know if they're a bloody baby or a bloody, you know, Elephant Man. John Merrick the jelly baby. But, oh, they're so Moorish. I think I'm gonna have another one. Do you want me to guess it? I'm very limited on flavours now. I'm sure I've named nearly all of them. There was only a couple of other ones, but not sort of so fashionable. Right, here we go. Oh shit. Oh. I don't know. This is going back. Banana. Yeah, that's another banana. I don't really like banana because it sort of taints the mouth a bit for the next one. You know, you want something like a lemon or an orange one. It freshens the mouth up, ready for the next one. So mainly you can identify the next one. It doesn't help when you have 2 or 3 swigs of fucking strong double shot coffee either, because you get wired, fucking wired. Here we go with the double lorry overtake. Double lorry overtake. Don't you move over, you cunt. I'm a skilled driver. Skilled driver. You cunt. Right, jelly baby. Sorry, full concentration when I'm driving, when I'm overtaking. Fuck jelly babies, fuck anything else. You know, that's what makes me a good driver. If anyone wants to hire me, by the way, I'm £22 an hour if I'm not doing it, because I'm mainly doing it myself. £22 an hour. You get me full naked, but for £75 an hour, more, obviously. I'll wear a mankini for you. That's if the females would like to co-partner me in your drive, driving your car around the country in the car transporter deluxe model. Yeah, deluxe model. Trailers that you're ready, anything like that. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Part of the motorway they're going to do tonight then. Close. I'm surprised I haven't seen any signs up for closed motorways or anything. Right, jelly baby. Sorry, we was on to jelly babies, weren't we? Has anyone seen a Ford Focus yet? No. Nor have I. I've just had a papaya. I knew it was a papaya, but it might have been with papaya and mango, so I had a bit of mango in there as well. So I nearly choked on it, and that could only be mango because I don't really like mango. So when I stop the vehicle, I'm going to look if it was papaya or mango. So in the comments below, tell me what you think, papaya or mango. That's if anyone's listening. I'll listen tomorrow. I like it. I'm going to share the link. I accidentally pressed off. Sorry. Back to the music.
Derrick Yildirim and Gleb Shimshek, and that's called The Trip from their recent Bongo Joe label LP called Dost One. Ricard Night. This from Ian in Nottingham. My start for 10 is the first 45 I ever owned, Diamonds by Jet Harris and Tony Meehan. Top of the hit parade. Also featured Jimmy Page. This doesn't and didn't, but it's rather good. Abba Felder from 2005. Summer's Gone. 1,
Let's have a 2-minute break. I'm going to let you listen to this for a second, because this is belting music. And I'm going to turn you off while I go into the services. Find out what flavours them jelly babies were. Oh yeah. Car's broken down. Huh. Probably gonna ask me. Well, probably gonna ask me, yeah. Excuse me, can you give us a lift? Right, pipe it out, I'm going for a walk. And you say, for me! I got to stretch. And that's good music.